Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Reverend Wang Gong.
Do you know that today is a very special day?
Oh, is it because all these nice people are here?
Yes, partly. All our wonderful friends are here because today we are celebrating Great Awakening Day.
What is Great Awakening Day?
It is the day we celebrate the enlightenment of our founding teacher, Sotaesan.
How did that happen?
Well, here is the story. More than 100 years ago, Sotaesan was just a little boy who had a lot of questions. He looked up at the sky and asked, "That sky is so high and so vast. How did it get so clean? How did the winds and clouds suddenly arise from such a clear sky?" Eventually, his inquiring mind began to reflect on himself. His own existence became the subject of his questioning. As he thought of his parents, the relationship of his parents became the subject of his questioning. When thinking of the day and night, the change of day and night became the object of questioning. Every day, for many years, little Sotaesan looked around and asked questions.
But could anyone answer them?
No one could answer his questions. When he was 10, Sotaesan heard a story about mountain spirits and thought that perhaps a mountain spirit could answer all his questions. In hopes of meeting such a spirit, he arduously climbed Sambat Mountain every day for 5 years and prayed there fervently. On top of the mountain, there was a huge and flat rock where he prayed to meet a mountain spirit. To support his quest, his mother made a lunchbox for him and gave him a separate bag with an offering.
But did he ever meet the mountain spirit?
No, he did not meet the mountain spirit, but a friendly tiger often came to visit him and guided his way.
Wow, that is so cool!
Yes, that's cool. He got to spend time with the mountain tiger even though he never met the mountain spirit. However, his 5 years of consistent effort strengthened his spiritual power.
Hiking that mountain every day must have made his legs strong too.
That's right. Would you like to hear what happened next?
Yes, please.
At age 15, young Sotaesan heard a story about a Taoist teacher helping someone solve their problems. So he began to search for a wise teacher of the way to help resolve his doubts and guide him to the right path in life. He searched fervently through many hardships, but found no one to answer his questions and guide him.
Oh no!
Yes, his quest was not easy, but his desperately seeking mind led him to become absorbed with the one thought, what shall I do? What shall I do? This question became his koan, led him into serious meditation. One morning, in his contemplation while waiting for a river boat, he entered deep samadhi. When the boat returned in the evening, the village passengers noticed that he had remained in the exact same spot in perfect stillness for the entire day. Through this experience, his question, what shall I do, dissolved. After this, he often experienced oneness with the universe wherever he practiced. He was only 25 years old. Sotaesan's dedicated ascetic practice led him to often sit or stand like a statue, which caused his health to seriously suffer. His wife, Ha-un, worked hard to maintain the household without holding any resentment toward her husband. She also prayed for Sotaesan's health, recovery, and the fulfillment of his wishes.
Wow, she was so supportive.
Yes, indeed. Then, on April 28, 1916, 108 years ago, at the first light of dawn, Sotaesan was enlightened to the truth of universe.
How did that happen? Was there a lightning bolt?
Not exactly. Sotaesan was meditating in a dark room at his hermitage. Then, in the early morning before dawn, he unexpectedly felt refreshed with a clear spirit. He had never felt this before, a luminous, great spiritual energy. He went outside. What a clear sky! What bright stars! The breeze felt so fresh, and everything became crystal clear. He knew he was free from all questions and all seeking, clearly seeing the truth of the universe and of all humanity. Breathing deeply, he walked around the yard. At that moment, a poem spontaneously arose in his mind. 청풍 월상시 만상 자연명. When the moon rises while a fresh breeze blows, the myriad forms become naturally clear. Sotaesan found himself reflecting on the years of hardship along his journey. He was surprised to see that he was disheveled. His nails were long and dirty, and he realized he was hungry. As the sun continued to rise, Sotaesan's clear awakening brightened and grew. So he proclaimed, all things in the universe are of one spiritual nature. All dharmas come from one source. In this oneness, the principle of no beginning and no ending, and the principle of cause and effect are mutually grounded on one another, creating the clear truth. Pong Pong, can you understand this?
Well, can you understand this, Reverend Wonggong?
In this passage, Pong Pong, I see two aspects of truth. First, the principle of no beginning and no ending, which we can view as permanence. Second, the principle of cause and effect, which we can view as impermanence. One good example of these principles is the cycles of the seasons. When you experience the unfolding of spring, summer, fall, and winter, we really feel the profound changes. This is impermanence. However, this cycle never ceases. In this continuation, there is no beginning and no ending. This is permanence.
Oh, that is very helpful, Reverend Wonggong. Can we all read the passage together one more time?
That is a great idea. All things in the universe
are of one spiritual nature. All dharmas come from one source. In this oneness, the principle of no beginning and no ending and the principle of cause and effect are mutually grounded on one another, creating the clear truth.
Dear Pong Pong and dear friends, what do you think of the story of Sotaesan's enlightenment? Do you feel challenged? Inspired? Do you long for your own awakening? Longing is like dreaming. Life is full of dreams that keep us focused and determined. The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. Master Sotaesan attained his great enlightenment through his longing and dedication to his dream. He also said that we would not need to follow his path of struggle to reach our own great awakening, because he had blazed a trail for us. How fortunate we are. May our journey of great awakening be joyous and happy.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.